with me, Pisces. Pisces or Pisces cross watcher. Bear with me, guys. I'm having a pretty bad allergy issue today. Also, it's a new day, but it's bad today, and I can't take a Benadryl. It's too early in the day to take a Benadryl, and if I do, I will not get a message out for you. I will pass out. Also, if you hear in the background, there you go. That's my grand doggy. My daughter went to work, so she's not a happy camper. She likes to be with her mama, so she's gonna bitch until she probably falls asleep. So yeah, I apologize for my labored breathing. I'm potentially gonna sneeze a few times or be extremely itchy, my eyes especially, and you may hear my little grand doggy barking in the background. But anyway, so I'm getting two different scenarios. So let's talk about the one scenario I'm getting. For some of you, man, some of you you've moved on. You really don't want the past back. Like, there's someone that it may have taken you a while to move on from. It may have taken you a while to get over or something like that. But for the most part, you're happy things are over now. Yes, if you share children with them or a child with them, it can be difficult, but it's just not there. It's just not there anymore. Vice versa, someone's over an ex. It seems like it was a long-term ex, in that case, it could be that the ex is not over you. They don't want to let go. Maybe they wonder if you're talking to anyone new, if you're something like that, right? Maybe they know you are and they got an opinion about it, or they will if they find out. It's something like that, right? So it may be best to keep some things to yourself, keep some things private, not let your ex find out about some things, because I feel like, especially if you share a child or children with them, because I feel like they will go crazy. Because they'll feel like you're doing what did I tell you my daughter's doing? They're going to feel like you're leaving them, even though you've already left them, even though you're not together anymore, or they left you. Maybe some of them betrayed you in some way, I don't know, but anyway, others of you, if you're in a current relationship, there's some sort of, I don't know, guys, there's like a secret between you and your partner, meaning like one of you is keeping something from the other. It could be as simple as like a drinking problem or some sort of an addiction. Like, it doesn't have to be another person, but I get like, it doesn't feel like I gotta be honest, it doesn't feel like a very healthy relationship. It feels like there's a lot of secrets. There's a lot of, one person may not be able to leave or go somewhere. Like, they'll never know what happened somewhere else because they don't have access to it, or they never go there. They're not there. I don't know what that means. It could be a work thing. Like, maybe somebody will never find out about something at work because they don't have access. They don't even have a code to get into the building or into the room or into the office or into, you see what I'm saying? Or it's too far, or so there's only one vehicle, so somebody couldn't even make it there. It's like some way, shape, or form, there's some sort of secret that somebody is not going to find out about in a relationship. But I'm not going to talk about that. Let's talk about the ones who are single now, and you've moved on from your ex. You're over that. You're probably the happiest you've ever been, as far as like, you're doing really well. You've done a lot of work on yourself. You've done a lot of work on yourself. You've not only that, but you've become the best version of you for your children, for your child, if you have one. And there is a potential new love, but my issue with this is, I feel like they got somebody who won't let go, and you got somebody who won't let go. And won't let go in the sense of, no matter who y'all get with, if somebody else, if these exes of yours found out about it was ever to get serious, let's be honest here, they would both try to make y'all's lives a living hell. And you may be like, well, it don't matter, I would never let my ex do that, or my baby mama, my baby daddy do that. I would never, because they don't have any say over me. But it's like, well, if you share children, they could still, you'd be surprised. Nothing ever shocks me anymore when it comes to people. They'll go above and beyond the call of duty to make sure you don't have something that would make you happy in life. Here's my point. I feel like some of you here finally got away from a toxic situation. You finally got away from someone who was bringing you down, although your loyalty was 100%. And maybe you've been away from them for a while, but you always have to be connected to them now due to a child or due to children or something. So you keep the peace, but at the same time, for the most part, you've taken your power back. You've taken your fucking life back. Like, they have no say over you. They have no say over you, no say over what you do. I feel like they're also long distance. They're probably a great distance away. But whoever your ex is, vice versa, it could even be this new person that you're about to meet, or you already know who they are. And by new, I mean, like, you don't share a child with this person. You don't share children with whoever this person is. This other one I'm picking up on. This is so confusing. Some of you don't have kids at all, I'm hearing. Let's go ahead and say it like this. You have no idea how bad this is, like how hard it is to get a message out today when I'm itching and I cannot, my whole head stopped up and her barking. She can't help it though. If you have an ex who just can't get the picture, even if right now they're getting the picture, that's only because they don't feel a real threat. When they do finally realize that there is a real threat, and you know what I mean, then they will, they're not going to like it. You know what I mean? They'll try to make it uncomfortable for you. So, watch out for the exes. The other person and you. Keep your exes away. I wouldn't even tell them. I may even keep a relationship private. I say this a lot, but I'm going to say it again. What people don't know, they can't ruin. If people do not know your ex and theirs, if they never find out about each other, about you and someone else, they can't try to ruin it. You know, even your friends, I would watch what you tell what to, you know what I mean? I would be careful and selective what you tell the people you work with. I would be careful and selective with what you tell your family, what you tell the people that you claim as even your bestest friends. I would be careful with that. I wouldn't tell anybody about whoever this person is. I apologize, guys. So children or not, but I pick up on children strongly here. You may blend families in the near future with some people, but I'm also getting that someone may not have children. Someone may not have children. Someone may or may not have ever been married. So I guess it just depends. There's a lot of different people watching. I may have to pause this and take a minute. It's like really killing me in your message. If you got like nosy neighbors or something and you're planning on inviting this person to your house or vice versa, watch out for the neighbors too. Like maybe go to a different spot where the neighbors don't know. I would keep the majority of people away and out. Again, I hate to repeat myself, but I would let nobody know what's going on between you and another. And that could be the concern. Maybe some of you are wondering like what's going on with somebody. Are they even interested in me? Vice versa. Somebody could be wondering if you're even interested in them. And what it is it could just be that maybe someone here knows that their ex ain't ever gonna give them a breather, is just stuck up their ass 24/7. And you may have an ex that, you know, it's like it'd be best if you and them kept everything private, everything quiet, and let nobody know, and not just the exes, but friends. Because people's true colors come out once you start finding happiness and you start discovering love and things like that, you know, especially if like you find the one or discover the one, whatever the one is, you know, it's going to piss people off. Even in people you'd be like, no, they would never. It's like, okay, we'll see about that. We will see about that. I guess I have wasted basically a whole lot of time itching my face, repeating myself, and so I'm going to go a little over on yours. But what I want to say is there's a potential for something really good for you. You know who this person is. It's not a stranger. But it would be new in the sense of I don't think y'all have ever been married to each other and you've never had children together. Doesn't mean you've not dated. You could have dated. Doesn't mean that you've not had sex already before or that you haven't been intimate in some way. or that you haven't flirted. But if you've been wondering, vice versa, if somebody's been holding back or like, why are they just not interested? Disagree. This person's very interested, but they have they got an ex that don't let them go at all. And they feel like they are entitled to that person because they have a child or children with them. You could also experience that, but maybe your person's further away. Maybe your person lives a further distance, whereas this other person, who's your future new love, it just haven't come together yet. And you may even wonder if they even like genuinely love you because they don't talk. They say nothing. It's because this person's stuck up their ass 24/7. Like they could have someone who's really like, and I mean like very possessive of them. All right, that's vice versa. So it seems like you may have to sneak to kickstart this. Maybe you guys have been sneaking. Some of you have already been doing this. There's my alarm. Yeah. You may have already been sneaking where you and them have been seeing each other, talking to each other, texting each other, messaging each other on the DL. And if not, then that's highly suggested. I think you guys need to spend some time together, you and someone. You need to, if you can get to that point, I feel like somebody's running away. I do. I feel like someone's running away. And maybe someone outright is running away. And it's because, one, not only do they have somebody who won't let them go, and it just doesn't feel like they can right now, and without losing their mind and be able to relax. Maybe this person would blow their phone up the whole time just to see where they're at. You see what I'm saying? I don't know, kind of scared of somebody here. Or like also they wonder how do I know who you're involved with? Maybe this is someone who absolutely would love to spend time with you one-on-one, vice versa, but they don't like your friends, or they don't trust the people that you hang around, or they feel like they, what if I couldn't? Vice versa. You know, it could be you thinking that. Totally understandable. Like, just because I have feelings for you and maybe I love you, maybe I've had feelings for you for a while, that doesn't mean anything. I can completely ignore my feelings. Unlike my granddoggy in there. She can't. I can ignore my feelings if I have to, if it means that it protects my sanity. Because, you know, it's just, somebody don't want to have to be something that another person parades around. I don't want to be paraded around. I don't want to have to meet your friends and hang out with your friends. I don't want them to know shit about me. Keep my name away from any of them. Protect what we have. Let no one know anything. Because I have too much experience on this earth, and I'm telling you right now, what people know, they ruin. And they try to ruin. And they gossip and they talk and they spread their little lies and they run their fucking mouths and they all have something to say about it. And then they all make up these little stories and these ideas in their head, and I'm not trying to be any fucking part of that, you know what I mean? And then someone may be like, yeah, I'd like to get close to your family, or I'd like to get to know your family, or I'd like to, but then again, or someone may want to get close to someone's children or child, but then what if they, because they're not going to know any better, they go tell your ex, or they go tell your family, and then maybe a family member of yours loves you, but they don't fully love you, because sometimes the people that betray you the most are your family. And yet then here goes the cycle again. Like, you see, somebody's thinking a lot. And I can sit here and say, oh, they're overthinking. But I don't agree. I don't think someone's overthinking here. I think they have every reason to have these, or you have every reason to have these worries, fears, or questions, you know, concerns. There we go. You know, of course, because someone's been through a lot. Someone's been betrayed a whole bunch here. Like a whole lot. Had a whole lot of just really bad, abusive shit happen to them or something. Maybe you, maybe them, both of you. And someone's able to really control their feelings. It's like, just because I have feelings for you, or just because, yes, maybe I do love you. Maybe I've been attracted to you since day one. You'd never know it. You would think I don't care at all. But, yeah, I do. And I wonder about you, and I've often imagined some things. But that doesn't mean that I can't convince myself to, like, not think about it. Yeah. Someone could already love you here, you could love them, you could both love each other, but there's like literally no communication right now because there's too many factors. There's too many what ifs and questions. There could be a little bit of a past here, but guys, bear with me. There could even be a little bit of a past here, but it's nothing compared to like what you went through with the one you share a child with, or what you went through with people that you dated like a long time, lived with. Stronger commitments. I'm gonna have to get off here. I can't finish this message. I mean, maybe this is where it ends. I'm gonna have to stop. I can't. It's like really, I'm having an allergic reaction. So love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.